So it's not really like you're sticking it to them per se, but I do think for those of you who are looking into the best ways to spend your money, it's ultimately up to me. But consider ownership versus rental.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing?
Right now, where you can really make a stand. Like we just saw a rumor that said PlayStation 6 is going to have a disc drive. This type of preservation can live on, and it's in one of these moments where we stand up and like, hey, we don't mind digital games, but for a certain price, this is where you can kind of make your voice really, truly heard. The question is ultimately, will Xbox bend on any of this? And I really feel like they're in the phase of just gouging what remaining fans they have because the growth phase is over. Same thing with hardware. That's why they're charging more. They're done subsidizing. They're like, okay, we have the base. You're paying max value. And this has bad implications for the next generation. If they're done subsidizing hardware costs, then I can imagine what PlayStation 6 undercuts them. Are never fun for anybody, but we're trying to reinforce by adding more value to these plans as well. It's something we don't take lightly, and we're listening to the feedback of players in the community to try to
I'm telling you,
more of what they're
this
asking.
Game Pass increase after the Xbox Series X increase, it's really perturbed players.
It's not up to you, dude. I don't care what you think sounds good. We decide what the good value is. And I know it has to make sense for you, but you don't get to tell us more of what you want. Ubisoft's having like a horrible last few years. Who's out there going like, Ubisoft games?
Yep. Nobody thinks Ubisoft provides value. Ubisoft hasn't made really good games in years.
The thing that people are paying for, and this is where Xbox fans are, they're paying for day one, they're paying for live. Frankly, I don't even believe they should be paying for cloud streaming. I think that'd just be a great service to offer as part of your ecosystem. Microsoft Rewards was another thing that was separate from Game Pass.
No.
It's these things that your own platform decided were valuable, but that you decided to try and put value into a service that I don't think was making as much and growing as much as you wanted it to. And so therefore, you're trying to inflate the value and gouge the remaining customers you have. So no one was asking for a price increase, of course. But no one was also asking for, hey, you know what will make Game Pass worth it? $30 a month, Fortnite V-Bucks. Like, it's a boardroom ass move. I'm telling you, man. Ubisoft Classics. That's it. If it was Ubisoft Plus Premium, I think it might have a little bit of a taste. Oh, I don't have to pay for Ubisoft because they want an Xbox. I think I'm on board with that. For $30, you're still really pushing it. It's a lot, bro. That's a gym membership. I was paying like almost $40 a month for a gym membership. I've been trying to help you with it, but like, I think your money's more well spent at the gym than $30 a month on games. It's like, this is the territory we're getting into. Peloton subscriptions and whatnot. It's insane. Like, that's how it's gotten. But it's become that high because Xbox began trying to drain the remaining funds from their existing fans. Now, when we saw this news, again, the Game Pass profitable or not debate came up. And Xbox president Sarah Bond says Game Pass is still profitable. Here's the quote. During an interview at Tokyo Game Show 2025 with Game Watch,
Game Pass is not profitable whatsoever.
Bond was asked about how viable Game Pass is as a business, with the interviewer citing the price alongside the increasing number of hits. Bond
that's right.
In the last fiscal year, Xbox took in $5 billion in revenue, saying that, quote, it's a profitable business. And as more creators join Xbox Game Pass, payments to creators increase, so we think it's a good business for creators. Quote. So you see here, this happened at Tokyo Game Show. So this interview happened before the price increase happened. Now, I'm not stupid. We know the president of Xbox knew this price increase. So she said Game Pass is profitable, $5 billion in revenue, which by the way is different between like what the profit and losses are. But profitable.
Revenue doesn't tell you if something is profitable. It just tells you the revenue. But I don't even think it made $5 billion in revenue. Just think about the current install base for Xbox, it has to be less than 30 million, if even that. And you just say at a maximum they're charging $20 a month, and everybody has Ultimate. Everybody, just for the sake of argument, everybody has Game Pass Ultimate. Everybody's willingly paying $20 a month right now, and so take that 30 million times $20 a month. That's 600 million in revenue that they're making per month. Let's see. Where's my calculator? The 600 times 12. The 7.2 billion a year. That's what they're saying is that they're making yearly on revenue associated with Game Pass. But of course, none of that takes into consideration anybody that might be canceling. Some people might just have it for a month. They may not. They may only have it for a few days. If everything was static and nobody ever canceled their Game Pass, then on paper it looks like it is profitable, $7.2 billion a year. But then you still got to factor in all the costs that's associated with Xbox. They got to still pay off Bethesda, the Bethesda purchase, and they got to definitely pay off the Activision Blizzard purchase. And trust me, the reason why Xbox is going through all of this is because the bean counters and the parent company Microsoft said, "Okay, we'll give you this $72 billion, but you better figure out a way to pay us back." And when Phil Spencer, this is just speculation on my part, when Phil Spencer didn't come up with a really good reasoning as to how they're going to pay all that debt back for the purchase of Activision Blizzard, the CEO of Microsoft, Nadia Sadella, or however you say his name, told his COO and his CFO to get off in there and look at the books of Xbox and said, "Nah, we're gonna have to start doing all of this. We're no longer the decision to no longer subsidize. That's a Microsoft decision to no longer subsidize the Xbox Series X console. That's a Microsoft decision. These constant increases in prices on games, that's a Microsoft decision. They curtailed the $80 for now, the $80 price on games for now. They curtailed it, but rest assured, they're gonna come back and try to do that down the road. But $30 for Game Pass, I won't be surprised if it's $60 in 3 years. That's just stupid. Hey, what's up, homeless Manny? How you doing, brother?
I'll destroy you all.
I mean, this is absurdity on its face.
Chris Charla spoke with Eurogamer and discussed the full state of the subscription service in the face of criticism, noting positive sentiment from developers and the desire to return for future projects. Quote, "The majority of partners who have had a game in Game Pass want to bring their future titles to the service. As a result, we signed deals with more than 150 partners to expand the catalog.
What keys did I buy?
Partners each year to review upcoming titles. Last year, we worked with over 50 teams to sign their first Game Pass deal."
And then if you're a development studio, you have got to be out of your damn mind to sit there and put your game on Game Pass. Unless you absolutely know for certain that your game is not gonna, like, if you develop South by Midnight, you probably were smart to have Game Pass or Microsoft put that game on Game Pass, pay you a subsidy plus a little bit above cost so that you can cover your costs plus have a little bit of money on the side. Because you knew your game wasn't going to sell at all. It was the beginning of the end for diversity, equity, and inclusion in gaming. But anybody else, like if Larian Studios specifically came out and said they're never putting their game on Game Pass because they know they would lose out on sales. Like, why the hell do you get into game development to only put it on a platform so that you can get a subsidy? Why would you do that? So game developers, I would just take the roll the gambit and stick with the traditional model. Make your game and put it on as many platforms as you possibly can, and hope that you make your money back and become profitable. Like I think like with Sandbox Studios or whoever was the Sandbox Interactive, whoever was the developer for Clair Obscur, man, they undercut themselves so much putting that game on Game Pass. Because I know a lot of people. When I first started playing, I bought a Game Pass subscription just so I could start playing it at first. But then after a while, I just said, "No, I'll buy it because I want this game in my collection." But I would have just said, "No, I'm not putting my game on Game Pass. We're gonna maximize all of our money." Thankfully, they've made tremendous sales on every other platform that they put it on. Hey, Broly, how you doing? This is Game Pass is such an absurd subscription service. Absolutely absurd.
Delivering the most exciting and diverse catalog in the world. And look at the most successful games of the year. A lot of them are indie, right? So I don't want to hear this. 75 plus 31 games when most of them are indie and they're playing small ball with these indie teams. They're not spending as much as they're trying to tell you. They're giving you high numbers like 150 partners, 50 teams. Like, am I in the room looking at the sheet going, I know how much they're spending? Obviously not. But when it is an indie program, these developers charge less because they have lower operating costs.
Yes.
They're usually just trying to get exposure, which, by the way, you gotta wonder about that at this point when day one is no longer a factor, right? Unless you're in the highest tier. You indies benefit as much.
No, they don't.
Cheaper.
I'm looking at
Just go and spend your money
Mr. Matty Plays. Mr. Matty Plays is a huge Xbox zealot. He loves Xbox, but even he has had it with the current direction of Xbox. So many Xbox zealots have had it. They're just like, no, we're not going to support this anymore, and that's absolutely understandable. I'm doing all right, homeless Manny. I'm always doing all right. They want no more. They want no more part of it. Want no more part of it.
These find themselves in that $20 area anyway. Now you can
I know J-Bro. J-Bro still supports it. Supports Microsoft, but everybody has a break point for how much they'll go ahead and swallow a price increase.
That wasn't so bad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how Xbox is feeling about the Game Pass price hike. They're still profitable. They were profitable before this. They're not. About how much? They hear you, but they're trying to give you more of what you want. All these, like, terrible.
They're all conflicting statements. We're profitable, but hey, we got to raise the price of Game Pass by another $10, and we're gonna stop subsidizing the Xbox Series X. Which, me personally, I think that raising the price on the Xbox Series X, that's probably the right thing to do, but that doesn't mean that people are gonna go along with it. Oh God! You gotta listen to Sassy Don Lemon.
Here's just 5 things you should think about doing. Here's number 5. Pull up your pants. Number 4 now is the N-word. I hosted a special on the N-word.
You stop berating black folks to act right and pull up your pants to turn around and start berating white men, all the while getting, you know, drilled by a white dude. Ugh.
Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own community. I live in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering. I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can was just feet away. Number 2. Stop telling kids they're acting white because
It's no use. You can't avoid it. Wind, lightning, blitz. Now, shut. Cycle spin. I see it all. Too slow. Wind. I'll end this. This already overwhelmed. Time for a counterattack.
And think about what has been presented in recent history as acceptable behavior.
All right.
To the hip-hop and rap culture that many of you invert.
This Don Lemon that's talking right now. This was the Don Lemon when he was when Barack Obama was president, and he's making a lot of sense. But then he went crazy after Trump became president. Sitting there talking about white men while getting drilled by a white dude. You sick, perverted fuck. I mean,
are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back. Wait.
all right, let's see what we got here.
On his favorite YouTube channel, where he basically blamed white men for violence and murder. Now, this is a pattern I've been seeing from black liberals who are desperately trying to find content, right? So what they
Now, let's get started.
the most in black liberals, and then they also talk about white light, right? Because they
He's all mine.
진짜 나는 이제
It's no use.
There we go.
He's stronger than I imagined. The enemy is pretty strong. Too slow.
What are you doing, doggy?
I still have a long way to go.
Oh God, I tell you. Yeah. I don't know. It's fat. I tell you. It's fascinating hearing black people call out white people as being lazy. Like, man, they just keep burning that bridge. All right, let's see here.
반가워.
And here's the thing, Don Lemon is half white. That's the other hypocrisy. Some of the most bigoted motherfuckers you're gonna meet anywhere are these half-breed mulattoes that walk around and are so mad that they're not black enough to get invited to the cookout, but they're not white enough to be privileged. Now my kids, they're half-breeds, they're mulattoes. I told them, I said, you better not ever choose one side over the other, because if you do that, I will whoop your ass. I ain't raised you that way. Where are my other two shadows?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I think there's a truth to that because something else that makes sense well too from Black Logan is this.
히든 카드 꺼내볼까? 몸을 세이브 등장. 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야.
Yeah.
살았다. 이야. 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. 끝까지 터뜨리자. 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야. 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야.
Yeah, I heard that song. Telling black people to get to the back, or white people to get to the back of the bus, or whatever. I said, man, I tell you. It's like all these colored folks feel like they can just open their mouths and just say everything they want without consequence. And I keep telling people, keep telling all these pro-blacks, these bougies, hey, white people are taking note. They're not saying much. They're not doing much. They're just taking note, and they're just letting it go. They're letting it go. But when that reckoning comes, you ain't gonna have any allies. You ain't gonna have any allies on your side. You think that people swing with black? They don't. They don't. He's a victim.
I'll tell you guys a story that freaked me out. Okay, it freaked me out. I'm not a big movie guy, right? You know, people always go, "Oh, have you seen this movie?" Have you seen? Nope.
We'll have some real fun now.
I did briefly watch a movie. I watched everything. I just watched it.
히든 카드 꺼내볼까?
My roommate was watching.
뉴 페이스 등장. 우와, 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야. 잊을걸? 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. 살았다. 끝까지. 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 나 빠르지? 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. And smooth landing. 끝까지 몰아칠 거야. 이건 카드 진전 아닌 이제부터야. 자, 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. 끝내줄게.
Holy shit.
내가 그리워진
That was
걸
actually pretty good.
Are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
I gotta work on that though.
I don't like this. I don't have generalized statements about any group of people, but nonetheless, yesterday's episode of the Adult 11 show was titled White Men, Are You Okay? Now, the Black Men was specifically responding to the horrific Norman church shooting over the weekend, and it was a horrific shooting. The perpetrator also lit the church on fire. Two of the individuals who died as a result of the fire. Two others died because of gunshot wounds.
Have faith in me, friend.
But this was also
Good choice.
multiple deployments to the Middle East. He was a Marine, and we
나만 믿어.
a huge problem with our veterans not getting the treatment and mental health care they need. So
Let's see here.
there's actually a little more deep science here. Over the course of this hour-long segment, he repeatedly blamed the white men as a whole, kind of generalizing, for the epidemic of mass shootings in America. Here's more.
Until you guys are okay, this country won't be okay. I'll be honest right now. I with the rarity of mass shootings, even though they're increasing in number, they're still overall rare. I would take mass shootings over all the black on black violence any day of the week. It is absurd the number of black men that get killed. I just saw a video where a black man was walking out at night, got himself something to eat, get robbed, and one of the thug nigga robbers turned around and just shot him. The thug nigga robber thought he killed him, but thankfully the dude played dead and he got up and hopefully he survived. That shit happens constantly, daily. But no word from Don Lemon on that. He ain't talking to the black people anymore because don't need to, because Barack Obama ain't president. We ain't gonna we more than likely will never have another black president. Man. Shit. And truthfully, honestly, I hope we never do, because Barack Obama, after he became president, oh shit, the race relations just went all nuts. Just got set. I always like to talk about setting shit back. Oh shit, hold on, I gotta redo this. I gotta redo this. They just got worse. Wait, turn that off.
You can't avoid it. Shut. I see it all. Strike! And open it.
Valkyrie,
This is the end. This will be. You're great. It's over.
Yeah, if we were honest on our statistics, black folks would be ahead on all mass shootings.
I'll end this. With all of my strength. Win. I'll shred you. Tearing through.
Valkyrie, judgment.
Too slow. It's over.
Yep.
With all of my strength. This will be. You're great. Win. I'll shred you. Right with all of my strength.
We'll
Tearing
probably get up to 61. There we go. Can we get 62?
you can't avoid it.
Yes, we got 62. That's great.
Take that.
62 rage count.
I understand, right? Facts are triggered, right? Facts are triggered. But I'm just pointing out that this is a very bad argument, right?
It is a
Right? This thing that they're doing is just bad because once you guys start losing statistics,
It is a bad argument. It's because it's a whataboutism argument, and when you start engaging in whataboutism, you've already lost the argument. Already lost the argument.
반가워.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's go together.
Let's see.
because a lot of people say, oh, see, there you go. You sell it out. My point is that this argument that we're trying to have, right, talking about how we have a super problem, right, a white people back to problem, not grounded in actual fact, because while most mass shootings were committed by white people, you expect that because of the fact that most of the population is white. So, yes, typically speaking, you're going to get more white people mass shootings.
Exactly.
We'll have some real fun now. I'll take care of things.
But I'm just pointing out that this is a very bad argument. Right? From your left, right? This statement they're doing is just it's bad. Because once you actually
진짜 나는 이제 가요.
I'll end this. It's over. Lightning blitz. White flames.
진짜 나는 이제 가요.
It's no use. I'll shred you. This will be your grave. I'll end this.
진짜 나는 이제부터야.
It's over. This is the end. Strike. Now, lethal move. An open winds of heaven. Win.
진짜 나는 이제부터야.
Tearing through.
Just having a laugh, mate.
This will be
Like left-wing political ideology. Just say it. You guys have radicalized more people of all races than anything that you think the white man could have.
진짜 나는
I'll end this. I'll shred you. Winds of heaven. Break. Tearing through.
진짜 나는 이제부터.
It's no use. This will be your grave.
여긴 우리 뒷분이야.
You can't avoid an opening. I'll end this. Cyclone spin. Win.
진짜 나는 이제
Yes. Tell us something that we already don't know, that most crime are committed by young men. You went to school to learn that?
여긴 우리 뒷분이야.
Winds of heaven.
No, he can't say. He can't say that most of the violence now is from left-wing young men.
This will be your grave.
Oh shit! I almost got that one. That's all right. But 54 with this team, we'll take it.
Males, whether they're white, black, Asian, etc. No, don't do that, right? But if we're being honest about that critical, it doesn't have anything to do with why we're blind.
All right, so total rage count 116. Good. We're going up. We're going up.
Which is that if we keep going on the podcast, so we get white men, black men, all this stuff, which is going to be permanently blind. So, I think the one who's pushed back when they're going
285. That's actually pretty good. So if we stay where we're at, we'll get the rank 2, rank 3 reward, level 5.
it's pretty much people because they'll constantly have basically captured us, and part of how they capture it is that they get us to fight one another endlessly, so we're distracted.
We're not fighting one another. It's like, what's it?
We have a society where we have substantive conversations about issues, right? In very nuanced ways instead of
No, I don't think we have enough keys for that right now.
I think I kind of agree with that, right? I think I agree with that. I think that what leftists like Anna Kasperi and Cenk are realizing when it comes to people like
We'll leave that one for tomorrow. Actually, I think we got we got the beta that we can go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and collect that.
ultimately today, what left understand and realize
Ooh, what's this?
is white, right? And anti-white politics probably not a good way to
Let's go ahead and select that.
You're a bad for the power of the world, right? These your people, because ultimately they care about culture, right? You can't get past the culture, right? You're not going to get past the culture. alternate culture now.
Yeah, like the perpetrator of what happened to that Mormon church.
Okay, there we
All
go.
these crazy paranoid thoughts, including believing that the Mormon church was the Antichrist. Like, the guy was disturbed. It wasn't some like, oh, he was brainwashed by like Fox News and he wanted to carry on acts of violence against a Mormon church as a result of that. Like, I just think we have to take these incidents, these horrible, horrific incidents, case by case. And look, I actually do see a through line, you know, usually being young males, and that through line is undiagnosed, untreated mental health problems. Okay, so like, are we ever gonna get serious?
No, you guys, it has nothing to do with mental health. There's a spiritual issue going on right here. That is been destroying men and women in this country.
I don't know what's going on.
Like it's this like exactly. Exactly. You asking your white husband to go back to being straight.
Folks who are good fits for us, right?
I love good fits.
So I, you know, I got like a good fit too.
Ah. Oh, that's funny.
He's married to a white man, so I guess go get your man. I don't know what to say.
And a Kasparian's like, oh, go get you. I tell you, he forgot to make sure that there was no shards sticking in his own eye before he started bitching about and whining about everybody else. Oh God, what the hell is this? What the hell is, oh my God. What did, Obsidian, what, I tell ya, leftists can't help but destroy everything they touch. Oh my God.
Even though, you know, my mom was married to my stepfather, I had one of those parents that was always like, you know, you got big game money.
I'll play those later.
We played Halos and Jet Set radios and, you know, we can shoot Ghost Recon. We played some other stuff. Pokemon, Metro, Zora.
We gotta wait on that.
You know, I would love to play. I ain't got no job.
We don't have enough just yet.
My first Final Fantasy game was probably when I was about, it was a spin. Final Fantasy 7, so we used to meet with the red and black. I don't want to talk. We played that game. And then my second Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 15. And then of course I've beaten the remake, and then I just bought the rebirth on PC, and I'll be getting it. And so the Final Fantasy remake coming out, and they are facing some problems, right? First of all, seeing the picks like this too, it's time to rally our party and celebrate. Congratulations to Square Enix on the launch of Final Fantasy.
Like what the hell is this thing that they're putting up there? I'll just pull that up here because I'm looking at Atreus. I like to look at stuff in the back while I'm playing. But let me pull this up. I tell you, I don't understand some of these woke leftists, but I'm repeating myself with that redundancy. 6 months, he's almost destroyed our country. Yes, he's almost destroyed our country by deporting illegal aliens. Oh, shut the fuck up, Richard Gere. Go get another gerbil and shove it up your ass. All right, let's see here. All right, so this right here. What the fuck is this shit right here? Congratulations to Square Enix on the launch of Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. What in the hell is going on right here? I mean, my goodness, what the hell? I'm gonna turn this into a video, so make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. But we're looking at something from that Obsidian had posted as a congratulations to Square Enix for Final Fantasy Tactics. First of all, I don't know why they needed that issue of congratulations. This is just a remaster, a remake. Remaster? I would say it's actually a remake because they added some additional content as well as voice acting. So I would give it a remake. But this right here, what is this absurd looking drawing right here? Of course, it's gotta have there always got to be a black woman there, and then we got this effeminate looking beta male there. None of this is even representative of what's going on inside of the video game itself. And then Final Fantasy came over here and said, "Hey, thank you so much. We hope you all enjoy the game." Like, maybe not on this right here. Maybe not on this particular artwork. A lot of these replies are just this: alpha males when they see a rainbow flag. No, we don't paint out like that. We probably get we get really pissed off when we keep seeing all these companies keep bowing down to you pieces of shit when they don't need to. Takes two characters from Grounded to Willow and Pete and draws them in a more Final Fantasy Tactics style of it. Of course, the Chuds are mad. They really are the soy justice warriors. I tell you, these leftists, they really all try to act really hard. Oh my God. No. There's all kinds of other characters you could have chosen as well, right? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Even in their own damn game, I guess it's from Grounded 2 from Obsidian. Look at these characters. It's like, look at these characters. Like when we see these types of people running around, these are all the type of people that are at some type of Portland Antifa riot. Or some dumb woke leftist that's always running around bitching, moaning, and whining, protesting for no apparent reason. Can't stay their asses at home, can't stay their asses in the classroom to read their books or anything. They got to keep bitching, moaning, and whining about all kinds of stuff that's happening around the country. It says Saudi Islamists should buy you next and fire all the purple-haired gay race communists. You can't make good games to save your career, and we all know why. Exactly. When you see pictures like this, I do wonder if the LGBT community has finally realized their woke utopia. How are they going to breed? They're not. That's why they keep trying to indoctrinate your kids. They act like they have a right to your kids. Do they realize that without attractive straight people, their world would collapse within 2 generations? Not even within 2 generations, within 1. If they don't keep pushing this shit right here, everybody's gonna forget about it. They're gonna wake up and like, what the hell was that all about? And they're gonna go back about their normal sexual life. For the longest time, the LGBT used to try to convince people that they were persecuted in the past, but that was based on nonsense. But a lot of normal people bought into that nonsense and everything, and it was always open the door for more and more of this perverted nonsense. And now that it's all out in the open, normal people are now looking, well, what the hell did we just do? I mean, this haircut, anytime I see a woman with this type of haircut, I was like, oh no, I know I'm getting ready to get a lecture on some stupid leftist talking point or leftist agenda, and I'm not about to be entertained or anything like that. I don't want to get too far down out from there because you already saw what was going there, but yeah. This is just absurd. And then let me just look at the Final Fantasy response here. Yeah, see. Oh man, I tell ya. Yeah, I can't even look at a lot of the stuff on the, but needless to say, this has been ratioed 323,000 views, we'll just round that up. 396 likes to 120 reposts, 804 comments, and 76 bookmarks. This was some dumb shit on the part of Obsidian. You could have just picked 2 better characters to do this, or you could have just retweeted the Final Fantasy Tactics artwork and left it at that. But instead, nope, you decided to pass a message here. You decided to pass a message, and it's already being rejected. But those are my thoughts on the issue. What do you guys think about this? Make sure you jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys take it easy. All right, we're going to leave it at that. I'm gonna start doing that more often, using this to make my videos as well. I see a lot of content creators that do that. When they do their stream, they turn their stream into an opportunity to also make their videos. So I'm gonna do that more often. It's just.
That's a Japanese company. They don't want nobody owning them unless it's another Asian company, right?
None of these companies refuse to learn. EA got sold off for $55 billion. Activision Blizzard got sold off. I mean, they got sold to Microsoft, but they're not the same anymore. Ubisoft is in the dumps. Tencent is just circling. They're just swimming around it, waiting for it to gasp its last breath before they come in for the proverbial kill. All these studios that are just crashed and burned. Sony loses $42 billion on Concord. Or was it 4.2 billion or whatever the case? They lost money on Concord. Big time.
Now, me, I don't have too much of a problem with that. It's like, what are they supposed to say? Indeed, that has a good point. I mean, they're just being professional. Like, these real studio publishers are not going to fight each other on social media. They're just going to keep the peace. Not only that, like, why would they say anything different? You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's not that. No, it's just why would they say anything different? It's still, a pretty good one. Now, but anyway, Square Enix once again removes gender in the remappers in Final Fantasy Tactics. The invalid content, they will now list characters under the fruits while still having child
Oh God. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. And I bought Final Fantasy Tactics. I bought Final Fantasy Tactics. I think I might return that. I might cancel my order. I didn't know that they were that they went and removed sex roles. I'm so sick of it. So there are two sexes, male and female. And you guys keep playing footsies with these deranged individuals, and these deranged individuals are getting more and more agitated. They've already went out and committed mass murder and assassination, but that's still not enough to tell you guys, hey, you know something? Maybe we should stop trying to placate these demented individuals. Now let's keep on playing, because hey, as long as we make them happy, they won't bother us, right? They won't come after us, right? I'm gonna just let you in on something. The Jacobins always comes for the Rousseauans, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up the French Revolution. And the Jacobins we're talking about here, the Jacobins, they're the hard socialists. If they feel you're not socialist enough, they took you out. They beheaded Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who was a father of socialism. He wasn't hardcore enough for his own movement. And we had a really good example here earlier. I was looking at Black Conservative Perspective. I always look at him because he's always a really good source. They had on this Portland Antifa riot that was taking place during the day. And this lady in her Tesla, she was just trying to get home. It was a huge group of people that surrounded her car to prevent her from going home. And instead of the police officers doing their job, they relented to the mob, and they told the lady that she had to go around, and as she's pulling out, it says a bumper sticker right on her little Tesla, the Trump Gestapo not welcome here. So she was one of them. She was one of them, and that even wasn't enough for these Antifa terrorist rioters. It still was not enough. They always come after their own. No one is ever safe from them. But you're gonna have to learn it the hard way.
I believe we're about to witness a shift. If anything, it's not something that is going to. It has already happened. It has begun.
Go ahead, upgrade that gun.
What happened to Charlie Kirk had a profound effect on a lot of people, and there are plenty of reasons as to why that is the case. This historical event was a catalyst to change, and its effect into the psychology. The masses are as impactful as they feel unconscious.
I'll tell you, some of this stuff is just, some of these daily missions are just wonky.
Before that, we had the shooting of the innocent children at Annunciation Catholic Church. Before that, we had the catastrophic.
It would have been nice to know that I had to do it multiple times.
appear that all of these events have nothing in common in reality they do. At each and every single one of these occurrences, we have a certain amount of insane, radical far leftists that decided to laugh at it. And make no mistake, I realized this because I had to block hundreds that came to spam my live chat, telling me, oh, the children died, good, that's the next one. They were going to become conservative likewise, when the shooting of these Catholic church
Oh, wait a minute.
plenty of TikTok brain rot demonstrated once again.
Wait. I thought I got enough.
That is permeated the current generation. There's been empty to use a common theme. Oh, the children died, boo-hoo, they were going to become bigots and starting on this TV now. This, in my opinion, racist as shit, and obviously there are a bunch of people that are endorsing it. They say she deserves it because she is the oppressor. But everything culminated in this historic event of catastrophic mass technological proportions.
All right.
Blocked the mass from the tens.
Got 3 days of that.
People that make TikToks and videos and YouTube shorts and Twitch live streams.
I almost got this one here.
Revealing an empty plus. And once the cover was gone, you could see the naked.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta because of the buff to Isla Wright, I have to upgrade her weapon. Let me go ahead and take care of that right now. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Yeah, we gotta go ahead and craft her weapon. I'm gonna keep the whatever chest I earn. I'm gonna keep those for future Sungkill 1. I'm just not gonna roll for them just yet. Let's see, where is the crafting table? There it is.
It is indeed a shift, the proportions of which we're yet to see. Now, as you probably know, I cannot stand TikTok. I hate everything about this app. However, my wife told me that this lady here made some really, really good analyses from her perspective as someone that would need a PhD in this case. I watched them, and yeah, she's really good. So I do want to share this with you now. Where the heck
So
they use it? Because I already thought the credit. I don't know how to use it. That thing I do. Do follow her. I think she has really good perspective.
all right, where's
Too much education and too much training. You ever see this world against the same I'm a PhD student in American history, maintaining the country. I'm not watching the event. YouTube. Because that's going to determine what happens. Here's the pattern answer. The initial response in the second future was celebration and streets. There were people standing in the street holding signs. Individuals were coming all over social media, cheering, clapping. They were dancing with disco pretty lights on the background. It was a national celebration.
I would love to get a PhD in history. In fact, I'm starting to go down as I write my novella, I'm beginning to get more and more interested in 19th century American history. We have such a rich history, and we have been thoroughly maleducated and miseducated about American history, and that's by design. It's by design by these same people that run around and protect Antifa rioters rioting in the streets and think that that's some form of protest, and that if you stand against that, that makes you a fascist. You were properly educated, you would understand exactly who is the fascist and who is just a law-abiding citizen. And just going back and looking at 19th century history, I'm just thinking, man, we really were shortchanged in how we were learning our history. They really stressed learning Black American history, which frankly is not worth learning at all. Maybe as a side, as a specialization to American history, but the primary focus on American history should always be what happened during the start of the country, the American Revolution, the Civil War, and lots of important dates throughout American history that really shaped this country. All right, so see you later, man. Nice having you drop in, Broly. And it's just, now I'm not saying that Black history shouldn't be taught. Although me personally, I don't even care to learn Black history. But American history should always be taught through a holistic lens. But we don't even get that. We get these people that despise American history, always want to make sure we denigrate the founders, always want to play up the slavery as if that was the only thing that ever happened in America. Anything else that happened was not important, and all of our society is worse off for it. That's why I decided that I wanted to put my fantasy novel on hold and concentrate on writing this novella, because I want to dive deeper into 19th century American history and culture and write something from that perspective. And so far it's coming along pretty good. I'm at the midway point of my book, and it's only gonna be what, no more than 100 pages after it's all said and done, because right now I try to do about 5 per page, or 5 pages per chapter. I'm currently on chapter 10. I have to start chapter 10 today, so I've gotten chapter 9. I think there were a couple of, and one chapter where I ended up with 6 pages. So right now I want to say I'm at 46, maybe 47 pages total. And I think there's probably going to be maybe about we'll do chapter 10, maybe about between 4 or 5 chapters remaining. And then I'll be done with that. And then I'm going to give the book to my daughter so she can read it, so she can start drawing up some pictures for it. And I'm going to have it beta read, and then I'm going to send it off to Ripasend and see if they want to go ahead and publish it. I hope they do, because I think it'd be a really cool book. I actually am very optimistic about this book. I think it's got a really good, compelling protagonist. I think it has really good, compelling characters that I'm creating, and this town that I created, I think is going to be very compelling as well. So, just looking forward. Keep an eye out for it. It should. I'm aiming for it to be done before the end of the year, and maybe be set for publishing and early next year.
With many people feeling like something is flipped.
Yep.
Nobody knows what's coming. Nobody knows what happened. There's a feeling that something is turned.
Yep.
You're right. Nobody knows what it's.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you guys for showing up for the stream. Broly, Homeless Manny, I appreciate it. Had about 1 viewer over on Kick. I appreciate that. I had a couple of new people that signed up. Michi Concola, thank you very much for becoming a follower of mine on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Got 2 viewers over on Rumble. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. You guys make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. All that stuff helps me out. I'm gonna start streaming other games besides Solo Leveling Arise. Trying to still think about what it is that I want to go ahead and stream. I did start bitching about Final Fantasy Tactics. I have that one on the way for PlayStation 5. I'll throw that around to see whether or not that's something I want to go ahead and stream. The sale over here is underway for Steam, and they got a whole bunch of stuff that's available on sale right now. And I'm trying to do a bargain sale. And all these games, as you can see, not more of them are cost more than $10. Halo Master Chief Collection, I think that's actually a really good deal. I think this has what, all the Halos, and Halo Reach. Halo Reach is my favorite Halo of all time. I absolutely love Halo Reach. I love the ending to Halo Reach. I think that this is I think this right here is actually the proper order to play these games in. In fact, play Halo Reach, then you go to Halo, then you go to Halo 2, then you do Halo 3, then you do Halo ODST, and then you do Halo 4. Halo 4 is 343 Industries. It's mediocre. All the 343 Industry Halo games are absolutely mediocre. But there you go. So I'll keep you guys apprised of that. I gotta finish Shinobi too. I gotta finish the Shinobi playthrough. I got 2 more stages on that. My only issue with Shinobi is that all the stages are just too damn long. Like I think the dinosaur, when you fought the kaiju inside the kaiju belly, that stage took me about an hour to do. And no platformer stage should ever take you an hour to finish. And that's just unacceptable. I wish the developer made a choice between a standard platformer and a Metroidvania. Instead, they gave us a platformer with Metroidvania elements, and frankly, it doesn't work out. The saving grace for Shinobi is the combat. The combat is some of the best I've played in a platformer, but everything else about it, the stage design, the concept of a platformer with Metroidvania elements, the music to some extent, the characters in the game, they're forgettable. I don't even remember what the female ninja's name is, or what the Grim Reaper's name. I don't know any of that. All that is just lackluster. At the end, once I finish it, I'll give it my overall grade. But right now, I was hyped for the game in the beginning, but towards the end, I'm like, it is what it is. But I'll finish that. I'll finish those out, and then we'll go from there. But you guys make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. I'm repeating myself on that again. This is Chris Bolt signing off. I will catch you guys in the next stream. You take it easy. Have a great